Good day and welcome to the Dispatch with Tom Gandley. I'm Tom Gandley. Thank you for listening to Resilience Talk Network. In the Dispatch, George Soros up to being his usual anti-conservative self again. It was reported by the Gateway Pundit that the native Hungarian leftist has donated $1 million to the campaign of none other than an experienced political candidate for Georgia Governor Stacey Abrams. All told, Soros is, this year alone, giving $125 million to Democrats across the country. He does this by donating the hefty sums through super PACs like the one run by his son, Democracy PAC 2. Soros-funded DAs in major cities are largely held responsible for their spike in crime, with their refusal to prosecute certain crimes based on personal social justice and equity mantras, and weak bail, or, in some cases, no cash bail for certain offenders based on race. Leftist Democrats continue to break the law in Virginia as they march and shout and harass Supreme Court justices and threatening mob violence against specifically Judges Alito and Kavanaugh. In an obvious approval of this assault on our democracy, the Department of Justice under failed Obama Supreme Court appointee Merrick Garland has been silent, and daily press briefings by White House mouthpiece Jen Psaki have given the U.S. nothing but dodged questions and platitudinal boilerplate responses to these protesters' criminal acts. The Senate response to this, headed up by Senator Tom Cotton, was a bill passed to provide armed security for the Supreme Court justices, the only time in U.S. history this has ever been needed. Joe Biden has said zero about this abomination and has recently made the fatuous comment that MAGA people were the biggest threat to democracy in U.S. history. The type of false comment we've become accustomed to from Biden. Tesla founder and world's richest man, Elon Musk, is in the news again regarding Twitter, only this time it's because of one of his tweets, not purchasing the company. After saying he loved chocolate milk in a tweet, PETA, the animal rights group, attacked Musk, calling his drinking of cow's milk bad for the environment. They're quoted as saying, "Drinking cow's milk was like driving a gas guzzler," PETA tweeted, going on to say, "Drinking cow's milk was a major contributor to the climate catastrophe," to use their words. I don't know about you, but I don't see any climate catastrophe going on. So PETA has also gone climate alarmist, along with defending animals' rights. PETA, in a follow-up tweet and in its usual preachy tone, said the best thing we can do to combat climate change was go vegan. Musk seems to have let the issue die on the vine. His company, Tesla, is the world's largest producer of electric cars, which aid in fighting climate catastrophes. According to Zillow.com, the national average 30-year mortgage has just hit a rate of 5.37%. That's the highest mortgage rate in the U.S. since 2009, or 13 years ago. Inflation is the single biggest cause of the increase. The 40-plus year high inflation is almost exclusively due to Biden administration stamping out trillions of unbacked dollars, devaluing our currency. Rising oil prices and the labor shortage also contribute. Joe Biden has skirted the blame for these economic woes by blaming the pandemic on greedy farmers, then Vladimir Putin. Now, mysteriously, the blame game has spun over to who else? The GOP. Monthly mortgage payments are now about 38% higher than just 12 months ago, and wage increases are losing ground to inflation in all areas of the economy. Apparently, nobody in America really cares about our current First Lady if sales of her book, Jill, Biography of the First Lady, is any indication. Jill Biden, compared to Melania Trump or Michelle Obama, is pablum. Not that there's anything sinful or worthy of disdain for that, but when a book, in my opinion, written way too soon after achieving the status of First Lady, fails to sell even 500 copies nationwide in its first day offered, the insight into just how disinterested America is about the Biden presidency stands front and center. The book, written by two female authors, Jill Pace and Darlene Superville, and published by Little Brown and Company, is 320 pages and priced at a cost-prohibitive $26 a copy. Personally, save your money and wait for the markdown copies on the discount rack, which, judging from recent sales, shouldn't be too long. And just in case you missed it, the issue of abortion has been in the news a lot lately, and one individual has taken it to new heights. A 22-year-old man, calling himself Maison Deschamps, along with self-applying the moniker the ProLife Spider Man, scaled the New York Times building to hang anti-abortion signs, and later went on to the 1,070-foot-high Salesforce Tower in San Francisco. It's California's second tallest building. Deschamps says he's a rock climber who has started climbing skyscrapers to end abortion. Understandably, Deschamps was arrested for his daredevil stunt, and when taken into custody on the 61st floor of the Salesforce building, had no climbing gear, so he was using just his bare hands and feet in this exploit. After his recent arrest, Deschamps said he had zero regrets and that he had fun and would do it again. He's quoted as saying, "We're sending a message. Abortion kills more people than 9/11 does every day." Those interested in contributing to his cause can do it at ProLifeSpiderman.com and follow the links. You can see his dizzying photos of his exploits also on Instagram as well. Expect to see more of Deschamps as he plans on doing this again. It seems to be in his blood. Last year, he was arrested in Las Vegas for climbing the Aria Hotel to protest COVID-19 restrictions. And that's it. This has been The Dispatch with Tom Gandley. Thanks for listening. Editing and technical assistance have been provided by Brad Neufeld. Continue to listen to Resilience Talk Network for uplifting stories and good advice on life.